Hello! Before we journey down to the fort and click Greg's face, I think we have to address the elephant in the room. Yep. I messed up. I entered a vault with my overworld unbreakable Hammer of Doom. And now it has that annoying durability damage taken. So, without further ado, I am going to take a drastic measurement. First of all, I'm going to repair it despite it just having like a tiny bit of durability damage just to get rid of that durability bar. And secondly, let's use some of these cyan runes to make them, or the overworld tools, really stand out, really look, well, completely diamond colored blue in my face. Let's all hope that that doesn't happen again. With that out of the way, Gregory, my dear Fort Gregory, the commercial. Make at least 3 improvements to your base or outpost. When done, create a commercial selling the base or outpost as the best place to live for any vault hunter. Good luck. Oh, make a commercial, you say? Yes, yes, I'm an enjoyer of a good commercial. Okay, so the first things first, we have to make at least 3 improvements. Well, I guess I could start with opening this bingo crate and remove it from the floor. That's kind of one improvement. What did I get here? Lots of card packs and lots of gear, including Omega boots. Nothing legendary though. Okay, that's one. Although, that could also just be seen as cleaning up the mess. Yeah, no, that's not really an improvement. But it is starting to get a little bit messy here again. I should probably clean up some of this while I'm at it. Okay, one real improvement I can do is I could finish the exterior of this apartment building because, well, it is bothering me a little bit. I'm not gonna lie. I am an enjoyer of facades, but this has been like this for a while, and it's right in the middle of my everything. I think at the very least I could add a ceiling to it. You know what? I think it might actually be time to listen to a lot of comments that have said, for goodness sake, Iskall, please unlock building wands or building gadgets. I wonder if I can. Let's see here. Let's craft up more knowledge. I've collected a lot in the past week. Munch on these. The very first thing I need to do before I do anything, though, is I need to unlock iron furnaces. This is like the most important unlock in Vault Hunters. And then this is what people are telling me to unlock. Building gadgets. This is disabled inside vaults. And it does actually give us transmog. So it gives us the building set. Yeah, there we go. Builder skull. Hello. With this, however, I can make the building gadget. It's going to need to be charged. So I need one of these cells as well. It's like a giant battery. Very cute. Solar panel on that thing. And that's going to get power very slowly, though. Speed it up with a couple of my modbox findings. The spirited furnaces right next to it. Put some coal in these. Oh, that's like a missing texture there. Oh, wow. Okay, now that's full. The building gadget is full. Okay, okay. You don't need to do more of this stuff. Now, since I have unlocked the mod, I might as well craft the exchanging gadget as well. This is a very useful tool. And if you haven't seen these before, they're amazing. Super quick build. Like that. And there are probably better modes than build to me, but this works. The exchange gadget is super satisfying, even when doing like gradients or mixing blocks, because what you do is you shift right click a block that you want, and then you click on another block to just replace it. If you haven't played around with an exchanging tool of any form, there are many mods that do them or that does them. Then you're missing out. They're very satisfying. I'm getting a little bit bothered, though, that there's no sound. I don't understand why there's no, like, block sound when I do this. But anyway, yeah, this is going great. Very fast and efficient to make my first improvement. I don't really know what this thing in the middle is, but it looks kind of cool. And now, since I have my building gadget, I could very easily also finally changed out the grass here for stone. I'm not sure. I'm not entirely sure if I want to keep it stone, but it fits better on the theme. And I could also make this area much bigger by doing that. So now it should replace all grass blocks within that range, or all the blocks that I click on. Hello, Bobby. Don't worry. We're just making things improved. Hello, Fred. I put glasses on Fred. looks great. For my next improvement, I am considering adding a new build to the outpost. In this general area here, I need a place where I can sort of install micro farms or smaller machines and things like that that are producing things for the crystals, like, I don't know, a sugarcane farm and melons and pumpkins, and not just organic stuff maybe, but other machines as well. And I'm really struggling with figuring out how to raise a building here, but I think if I look at the whole perspective of the outpost, I think that it would sort of wrap the edge here so that I can continue building over here in the future. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. And I would like this building to really kind of pop. So cyan color scheme. If the base plate is 11, this would mean that I could make a 9x9 sort of little tower here. I don't know if that's going to be big enough. I'll tell you what, if I'm going to use concrete at all for anything. Also, why am I looking so short? Why do I look so short? Is it the hat? I look... Is it just me? Did someone mess with my player boss? It feels like I'm super... Computer! Hello! Okay, if I'm gonna mess with concrete, or if I'm gonna use concrete, I think that I want to set up one of these fluid encapsulators, because this can harden concrete for me automatically. And this is exactly why I need this building, so that I can start having power sources and things like that. But for now, I'll just temporarily put it up here. This thing is going to need water. Put that here. Why is that? Okay, whatever. It's only a temporary placement. I find this a lot in modern Minecraft and in vanilla Minecraft, is that sometimes you're building a building for the contraption that you have to build in order to build the building. It's kind of annoying, but yeah, that can sit there. It's getting power, and then the way this works is that I should be able to just craft up some concrete powder and then put it in here, and boom, it does the whole turning for me. It seems like the water is the... Oh, it's fixed itself. How did that happen? It seems like the water is actually not quick enough using this basic faucet. Oh, but you know what? I have, from my mod boxes, got these aqueous accumulators. Only I can remember how these work. Oh, no. Disaster. It's fine. It's fine. Hold on. It requires several sources of water nearby. I'm making things worse. And this is, again, exactly why I need a little building for machines like this. But okay, there we go. Now it has water on the top. And I suck that water in here by auto input. Yes. Okay. And it's not bottlenecked. It's actually perfect. This is the worst setup ever. Might have just as well made the concrete myself. Anyway, as far as height goes, I think this building should be taller than the garage building, just for a visual aesthetic effect. I think that's a pretty good height, and I also think that I like the color. It definitely sticks out. It's definitely a bit chaotic, but it also breaks up the garage building, which was just like falling a little bit on the background before, the gray background. Time to put some design and gradients and whatnot on this, and cyan is one of my favorites. Here is a cyan gradient, in my opinion, going from dark to light. Now, there are other blocks that fits here, like for example prismarine. Dark prismarine would fit very well here, but I don't have any of that. And I think this is going to be enough to make this building look weathered and cool. Another thing that goes extremely well, in my opinion, with these as a break color is the basalt. And the question is if I want the full-on gradient, or if I want to work with a gradient from other surfaces, making it look a little bit more weathered. Hello? Why are you looking so sad, Bernie? No! I've done it again. I have once again managed to raise a cyan tube. But I love it. I think it's nice. I love the one that I had on the hermitcraft server as well, but I do think maybe this one is a little bit nicer. It's a little bit of a better size, and yeah, the leakage of the whatever things is great. And inside, I have 3 perfect 9x9 rooms. This is the bottom floor, and I've installed an interface here so that I can use this to deal with items from my system. For example, sending items back. I have the second floor, which is... This is the second floor. And the third floor, which has the inside of these fan things. I think this is great. This is exactly what I needed in order to raise the value and improve the base outpost. And speaking about which, I am going to set up the easiest farm you can think of in Vault Hunters. I'm talking about botany pots. These beautiful terracotta squared pots. To be honest with you, this mod is not that exciting, it's not that creative, but it is great for growing various things. For example, sugarcane, even though it is quite easy to make a vanilla sugarcane farm, that there is using the snad unlock that I did, will grow the sugarcane 5 times as fast, and look at it go. And then when it's done, it harvests it! Yay! So advanced. Now, to be fair, I do need to take care of all the loot, and very first thing I'm gonna do is ensure that I have space in the warehouse. This is why it was so important to raise the warehouse, because if you once you have a warehouse like this, it's so easy to install new farms. So if I start another row here, and here's a trick, you can put the lock key in your offhand. That way when you place it, it comes pre-locked, which can be useful if you have things importing constantly to your system. Anyway, this is going to be for sugarcane, and then I'm going to make sure to put a lot of upgrades and a void upgrade in here. I'm also going to want to grow cactus in my new botany pots, and something as weird as tulips, because tulips are actually a separate requirement inside the vault crystal, and it's always frustrating when you don't have them being produced. And the last spot of this one could be bamboo. Yeah, I am an enjoyer of bamboo. Then the super advanced planting of the different things. Wait, did bamboo not grow on snad? No! Oh, come on! Cactus surely can grow on snad. Yeah, look at it go. 1 time speed. Okay, and over here, I'll put dirt and till it. I believe that this is going to be yeah, that's 1.05. So I should probably swap for that for bamboo as well. Anyway, now this is producing all of these different items. All I need to do is get into the storage system. And what better way than using modular routers? Seriously, I don't think there is a better way. Oh, I also made these floors big so that I could pull cables underneath, should I need to. But anyway, for now what I need to do is shift right click with this distribution module underneath. And then when I have 8 selected, I'm going to transfer into router. We've done this before. Put that there. Put speed and stack upgrades. And then we need a sender module, which is going to be pointed downstairs on this thing, which is connected to the system. So if anything goes in here, it just goes into the computer. And then I put that in here. And boom, that's done. It's now emptying these and sending it back to the base. I think the best thing with botany pots is that it can harvest things that are quite tricky to make good farms for. For example, 1 botany pot will get all of these 4 items if I plant one of these warped fungi. Look at this! And botany pots are by no means fast. They're very, very slow. But over time, they will build up a nice supply. And I think the best thing with botany pots is that they can grow things that are a little bit more difficult to harvest. For example, these things here, my little mushroom row, or things like sea pickles and corals grow great in botany pots. I still got 4 spaces, and while you can grow normal things like seeds and stuff in these, I'm gonna save these for something that's slightly more difficult to grow down the line. But since we're growing things anyway, I think I want to do another cheeky thing here with these box farms, and then this time it's time for this easy villager stuff. I remember years ago when I found the simple village mod, and I absolutely fell in love with it. So handy, Ari, to just be able to go and pick villagers up. Hello, sir. Would you like to come work in the outpost? Yes, you do. Aha, I spotted another one. Sir? You also a cleric. It's important to break these before picking them up, because otherwise they think that they are gonna try and find their way back to their workstation. And that can lag out worlds. Oh, I save you! Don't worry, guys. Yeah, no worries. Here I come, I save you. Poor guys, we're just floating away. Okay, so I can't remember whether or not I need a farm station. No, I don't think I do, because they put their little hats on. Maybe I should put you over there, huh? You can stand in the middle here. So now, if I go ahead and put wheat seeds in there, that guy is going to grow wheat for us. Wheat and seeds is the output. Then, of course, we need our potato guy. Unfortunately, we also need our beetroot man. And last and most important, Luke. Luke, the carrot farmer. Hello, Luke. Now, I don't know whether or not I need to pull from the bottom of these or if I can just be cheeky and do this, but I guess we'll find out. Okay, that doesn't seem to work. In that case, I will have to go underneath. And now is it going to empty it? It's going to be so quick that I can't see it. No, it's not. Oh, wait. Need to click this arrow. I'm stupid. I'm transferring into the router. There we go. Yes. Perfect. Some nice decoration up on these as well. Maybe a fan there. Yep. Do we need a fan for your guys' gases as well? Nay. You're fine. You're okay. In your little box, I assume that it's just gonna work as a fertilizer. Yes, I am 5 years old. Anyway, as I say, not the most creative automation, but it's very, very powerful. Now, if my maths is correct, that is 3 improvements. A completed and improved apartment building. And look at this, it's not even party in the back. I'm well proud. A cyan tube of doom with a botanic automated superfloor of doom growing stuff. Yeah, that's 3. I mean, actually, if I were to install my super netherite furnace of doom, it kind of feels like it would be 4 improvements. And in doing so, I could clean all of this up as well. Hello, sir. Yeah, I think that's nicer. Starting to get a long work desk here. I love it. And then I might just as well automate the refilling of this furnace by connecting one of these exporters, possibly on the back. Not that I have a lot of coal, but if I select coal here and see if that goes into the right slot. Yes. Yeah, perfect. It doesn't need to be fast either. It's just going to keep it topped up as long as I have coal in the system. Nice. Make at least 3 improvements to your base or outpost. I made 4. Such an overdoer. When done, create a commercial selling the base or outpost as the best place to live for any vault hunter. All right. So with that, I think it's time for the sponsor of this video, the commercial of the Outpost. Are you also tired of your boring, orange, soulless, ordinary home? Do you too long for a place with clear mountain mornings and smoky old garages? A place where you can be yourself? Well, today is your lucky day. Iskall, Dylan CO, has the perfect place for you. Located in one of the most beautiful spots, far from villager noises, is the Outpost. A place where you can get away, de-loot, enjoy diplomas, and just be yourself. We have free-range bobbies, free-falling chickens, Iskallium waste, and more. So why don't you call the number on screen to get an offer that suits me, I mean you. But wait, there's more. If you call right now, we will throw in this amazing axe so that you can become a vault hunter immediately. Still not convinced? Why don't you come and have a look for yourself? The next viewing is on this coming Sunday at 2 p.m. Central European Summertime at twitch.tv/Iskall85. Well, that was weird. But yeah, and so anyway, I do think that is a task well completed. I think it's a 5 out of 5. Yeah, I really do. Unfortunately, it doesn't matter what I think. It matters what Greg thinks. At least as far as the diploma is. Greg, what did you think, buddy? Not the best result I've seen. Now, was it? Well, take this. Wait. Is that a wooden? It's a wooden. Really, Greg? Really? I tell you, you're just grumpy. You have no sense of style. Consider this, though. Wood is the least of the diplomas I have. I think I only have one other. So, I mean, in that regard, it's quite rare. Yeah. Ooh, resource pack. You know what? Still have a little bit of time. And I have a lot of card packs. Maybe we should open some of these. At least I want to open all of the evolution packs, because these are simply the cards that can be most impactful. These are the cards that can scale with other things, like for example this one that adds 0.2% movement speed for each row stat card I have, or this card, which is absolutely incredible, which gives me 0.4 cooldown reduction for every red card on the row, and I have only got red cards on the row. Yeah, let's pop some of these. A mega pack first. Ooh, this is actually quite good. I would love to fit in a good attack damage or attack percentage card into this deck. Oh, this is an extremely good card though. Hold on. If I, for example, switch out this movement speed card and put this here, that still affects, yeah, it still gives everything else, and it's fully triggered. So that in itself is a 1.2% lucky chance? Yes, it is. Wow, okay. This card we have to upgrade immediately. I think it only costs 10, right, for the first? Yeah, so from 0.1 to 0.2, which in the deck means instead of 1.2, we get 1.9. Quite sure how the math worked there, but yeah, I mean, that's correct. Wow, that's an incredible card. And with card decks and cards in Vault Hunters, the increments might be tiny, but the bonuses, like when it all comes together, can be quite impressive and changing. Okay. That's actually a pretty good card as well to save. This one is great. I feel like I want to upgrade it again. Is deck burning still a thing in the game? It is. Oh, and I have a lot of decks. That costs 40 to upgrade for 0.3. Brilliant. 2.6% extra lucky hit off of that one card. Okay, so maybe then I open these 14 resource booster packs. I think from seeing how people play Vault Hunters, that resource packs are probably the most popular ones. These contain cards that gives you a resource based on a condition. And what you're really after is stuff that you can't really find inside the vault. For example, my lemon card has given me tons and tons of lemon. I can just basically, I'll never run out of lemon. And it's a really good one. 65 horde mobs give me 1 lemon in every completion crate. Then I have the orange card, 7 champions. Not as good, but it's still good. Another card that I have used quite a lot is this chromatic iron card, which gives me chromatic iron for killing mobs. Oh, a mango card, champions. I mean, I always think that fruit cards are worth taking. And I've seen some pretty ridiculous resource decks, by the way. But you gotta go through quite a lot. I mean, grapes, not that important. Ooh, here we go. This is fantastic. 1 inscription piece for every 4 tanks. In some themes, that's gonna be huge. That and the mango. And then I have one last pack to open. And, oh... if only it was a waning focus, I would have 100% taken it, because waning focuses seems to be used a lot more. Yeah, I don't even have any in here. Okay. Well, I mean, I might as well take it, but I think I'm gonna scrap it. I love cards. I think it's well fun. My favorite packs to open are these arcane boosters. These are skill level cards. Like, for example, this that gives me an extra level in Rat Totem, as long as I only have 2. And then I have the Piercing Javelin. Since I have a Piercing Javelin build at the moment, it's the most valuable to me. And I just realized that this isn't actually triggered because I removed a red stat card. Whoops. I can fix that though. I can just... remove this movement speed card. Actually, I have another red movement speed that's the same but red. So if I put that in, now the Piercing Javelin works again. Yep. Anyway, arcane packs. As I say, the best I could find here would be a Piercing Javelin card. A Piercing Javelin card that fits my deck. Or a Rampage card. A Rampage card would be incredible, actually, because I use Rampage as well. Ooh, here's a Rampage cards. 2 to 4 evolution cards, though. Oh, I don't think I can do that. I must have more than 2 to 4. Or I must have more than 4. Yeah, I can see 4. I see 5. I see 6. I see 6 already. Okay. I'll keep it though. The thing is that Rampage costs 2 skill points. So things like Rampage and Hunter and Javelin are more valuable to me than the others because they cost more skill points to take. Oh, at least 8 blue resource cards. No, I don't have 8 blue resource cards. I have 2. This say at least 10 red stat cards. Okay, there's no way. There's no way I can make that work. But I saved these. Another thing I realized with this new nether furnace of ours is that I'm pretty sure I can upgrade it so that it drains power instead of coal. And since I am very low on coal, I want to investigate. Converts furnace into a factory. Uses power for heat instead of fuel. Yep, one of these I need. Oh, it's a bit of an investment right there. But I can do it. So then right click it there. Nice. The coal just plopped out. That's funny. Then I can remove this super upgrade that I did to it. And instead, do I still have... Maybe this will actually kill my power system, but... Oh no, I'm actually out of chromatic iron. Okay, here we go. Chromatic iron. Wait, now I have a bit of a... moment 22 here, don't I? Yeah, because I can't power it unless... Does this have energy in it? It has a little bit of energy. Okay. Whew. Okay, here we go. Now we've got a cable. So I should be able to just pull this like this. Very neatly down there. And that should give us power. The question is if it's going to be enough power over time. No idea how to see how much this drains. Put a bit of cobblestone in here and see what happens. I mean, it smelts it very quickly. Oh, wow. That's a lot more power than we are producing. Okay, so we might have to look into a better power generator just because of our furnace. Because now this is going to risk shutting our computer down. You know, it's fine as long as I don't smelt things, and I don't always smelt things. But it would be nice to have that sorted. Today's been a good day. It's been a productive day. I've enjoyed it very much. And we got a new building in the Outpost. This place is really, in my humble opinion, coming together. A bit dark to view case. That's still just facades. I'm gonna get to that at some point. Oh, we might be able to do a little power setup in here. Anyway, I really do hope that you enjoyed this episode. If you did, please do hit the like button down below. And if you're brand new, consider subscribing. And I will see you in the next episode.